Hi, welcome to SCIDES, and thank you for choosing us to partner with you in helping you reach your educational goals. The purpose of this video is to give you some insight as to what our registration process will look like. The first thing you'll need to do in order to register with SCIDES is choose the Sign Up Now link on our front page. This will take you to a new page which has two choices. If you are currently enrolled with SCIDES and wanting to add some new courses to your student learning plan, you would choose this choice on the right. If you haven't been with SCIDES in a while or you're brand new to SCIDES, you'd choose the new student link. This takes you to a new page where it talks about some of the steps you're going to experience. And if you scroll down, it takes you to a list of student profiles, which you'll choose from to access the highlighted student application. Back to the top, it allows you to highlight some of the items that you'll need to submit for registration. The first item is the online application form, which will be submitted for you automatically. The next item are some documentations. We need proof of ID, proof of residency, a past transcript and or report card, and an individual education plan if you have one. An ID, proof of ID could be a birth certificate, it could be a passport, or it could even be a British Columbia driver's license. Proof of residency is something like a utility bill. It could be a TELUS bill or a gas bill. It could be rental papers. It could be some mortgage papers. Anything that proves that you are part of an ordinary resident in British Columbia. Another item is report cards. If you are coming to SCIDES full time, a report card is really important for us so we know what you have been successful in and what's left to complete. If you're cross-enrolling with us, report cards are important because it tells us, one, that you have the prerequisites needed for a course, or two, that we can do some reading on comments to determine if distributed learning is an appropriate choice for you, then you can be successful in it. Another item that we need is an IEP. If you have some special learning needs, often your school will have something called an individual education plan for you, and it will list some adaptations that would be necessary for your success. We need a copy of that so that we too can be confident that we can make the necessary adaptations to your courses and give you the right supports for you to be successful. The next item that we're going to need is for a signed student learning plan from you. A learning plan from you would be something that you'd sit and plan with your parent or guardian or your school counselor or teacher. It lists what courses you're taking at your face-to-face school or what courses you plan to take at SCIDES, and then you just sign that off at the end and you'll submit that to us. Deposits, there may or may not be a deposit for your course. Some of our English courses still have some textbooks associated with them, some novels, and if you choose to borrow ours, then we'd require a deposit for those books. Payments would be specific to those students that aren't ordinary residents of BC. If you're an international student coming to BC to take some courses in a face-to-face school, we will require tuition. If you are a graduated adult coming back to upgrade, we would require some tuition, and sometimes students could be enrolled in a program called FlexEd, and there are some costs with that. After we get all those items and your registration package is complete, we'll connect with you to do some final advising, one last check to make sure you're taking the courses that are best suited for your needs, and then we will put you in those courses and you can get going. Once you are enrolled in those courses, we do expect some active engagement in those courses. Yes, distributed learning is a program where you are self-paced, but we do expect a pace and continuous engagement with your teacher. If you are receiving some barriers, or maybe you're going to be away, or you're experiencing some unfortunate illness, connecting with the SCIDES staff and letting us know there will be a period of inactivity would be appropriate. So let's go into the application process. If you scroll down, you can choose one of these profiles. I'm going to go through the 10, 11, and 12 profile. You click on the yellow link, which takes you to our application page. You're going to go through a series of pages answering some questions. One thing that students sometimes miss is extra information about their parent or guardian and or counselor. If you could please give us an email address of your parent and guardian or counselor, then we can also send them updates on your progress so they can celebrate with us your successes. Once you submit this application form, you're going to be sent a letter in your email. Now, sometimes your emails will take, because it's coming from something called SCIDES.org, it will send our emails into your junk mail or your clutter. So please do double check your junk mail or your clutter in your email service provider. So this will be the first letter you'll receive. It doesn't mean the registration process is complete. It just means that we've successfully received your application. So if you scroll down, this will be a carbon copy of what you just saw on the previous website. And after that, you will also be sent to a landing page back onto the website, which reviews again the items needed for registration, ID, residency, report cards, IEP, and it also gives you a link to the actual student learning plan. So if you're in grades 10, 11, or 12, you'd click on this student learning plan, and that will look like this. It's a self-filling form. You can see that there's items for what do you want to be when you grow up, or what are your post-secondary school plans. If there's anything that might be barriers or things that we should be aware of that we could support you with in order for you to be successful. And then you'll choose option A or B. So students can come to SCIDES and be full-time with us and work through the whole graduation program with us. We have a full cap and gown ceremony here in Merritt at the Civic Center every year in June that you can participate, or we can help work with your past school and maybe you can graduate with your old classmates. Students can also come to SCIDES as what's called cross-enrolled. So you stay enrolled in your current community at your current face-to-face school, and you just take a couple courses with SCIDES to help meet your graduation pathway in creative ways. So you fill out this information, and then you put your signature on that line, and then you can submit that back into us. Once we have all of these items, then we will automatically enroll you in your course. Teachers will connect with you, and away you go. Should you have any questions along this journey through the registration process, please do call us anytime. There is a huge team of people that answer the phone when you call. Our 1-800 number is toll-free is 1-800-663-3536. Again, our toll-free 1-800 number is 1-800-663-3536. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and we're even open at lunch. We are a 12-month continuous enrollment school, so we'll help you along this journey any time of the year. Thank you for coming back to SCIDES to meet your educational goals, and we look forward to working with you.